Herzlich willkommen zurück bei Noire. Mit mir Putzlupen und ja, wir waren ja das letzte Mal. Haben wir das Auto gefunden, Blut verschmiert und jetzt müssen wir, waren wir ja bei der Frau von dem Besitzer und jetzt müssen wir zum Café fahren. Mal schauen, ob es das gespeichert haben, dass wir bei der Frau waren.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Entschuldigung für das Stammbild, da ist gerade mein Entschuldigung, da ist gerade mein Spiel abgeschnitten.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Okay, ich habe noch ein paar
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Weil mein Kanal heißt jetzt nicht mehr Exomax LP, sondern German Around Gaming. Aber ich habe dazu ja schon
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Infovideo gemacht.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Ja, ich habe ein Infovideo gemacht, aber trotzdem Blizzard und Foxy haben jetzt noch einen eigenen Kanal. Und ja, ich werde jetzt mehr hochladen, weil ich jetzt momentan wieder, ich werde halt mehr aufnehmen und dann hochladen, so meine ich. Wir müssen das nicht mehr alles durchschauen jetzt hier, weil wir kennen...
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Wir rufen jetzt da wieder bei diesem Erkennungsdienst an.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am. We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Not much help. No good to me. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Das haben wir ja schon mal gefunden.
Try to keep up, Stefan. Not right now.
Der Part ist
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be? If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, Detective. And you might not care, but that is the most terrible feeling.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Come on, Bukowski, move it!
Hold on, I'm coming.
Try to keep up, Stefan.
Do your job. I'll do mine.
He's good looking for a policeman.
I remind you, a great job awaits you in the United States Army. Enlist now at your nearest...
Right turn, coming up.
station. Starting salaries at $75 per month. Let's turn, shall we, during this brief diversion to an interesting situation. Where can we help?
You're taking the next right.
Yes, rise and shine.
Straight on. Straight ahead here.
Take the next left.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211, the shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Take the next right.
Take this left.
Go right just now.
Turn right. Take a left.
Take the next left.
Straight on here.
food wasn't
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
I can't
Sure.
decide between
Frank's
the
a regular.
fish and the chicken.
He's a loner in the back. Come on. The barkeep doesn't have all the answers. Leave me be.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever
Frank
he pleases.
Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Okay, Beschreibung.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Brakes, Cole. Some room. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Wir sollten erstmal schauen, ob es dann richtig geht.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try to head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. Stop right there, Adrian. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Das war's dann auch mit der Folge. Und ja, die nächste Folge sehen wir in der nächsten Folge meinte ich, seht ihr, wie es weitergeht. Mit der Wagen des Konsulats. Also bis dann. Ciao.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Okay, dann bis zur nächsten Folge.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Ja.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Das Video mögt,
An abandoned vehicle.
Daumen hoch und wenn ihr
Catch all the good
weitere
ones,
Videos von mir sehen wollt, bitte einfach
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new